We're at the beautiful Ford Field, which really is a sight to behold. It features a 6-story glass atrium, 140 luxury seats, and 7,000 club seats. Harvin from the 1. He gets it back out to the 20-yard line. The offense will take over at the 20. They'll give it off here. 5 yards. That'll bring up second down. From their own 24-yard line. He throws short. Brings it in. Pierce is there on the tackle. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 42. Moves to his right. Cortland Finnegan was defending on the play.
Second down.
And it's completed.
The Seahawks are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Passes to his left. Falls incomplete.
And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks. This guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it. We'll get it next time.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Hightower picks up 2 yards with the carry. End zone. Batted away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
The Seahawks put up the first points. They lead it 3-0. Taken at the 5. Still moving.
First drives of the game, in my opinion, are just so important. It just sets the tempo for the entire game. I tend to want to go opposite my game plan. If I think that I can run the football against the defense, I tend to come out and want to throw it early to make them back up a little bit.
How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Tackle was made by Sidbury. Rice has just gone over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Get something together.
Breeze hands it off.
And when you can run the ball for first downs, it sets up the play action. Now look for this team to be able to mix it up, and that can be so tough on the defense.
Rice gets it on the inside. The stop was made by Kruger. Rice gains about 2 yards on the run. Throws it. Pass is complete.
The Lions are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
He needs to get rid of it. He makes another catch. He's still going. Big play. The Lions will have first and goal. First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. Throws it short.
Drew Brees is one of the top quarterbacks in the league, and there's really no debate about that. He can change the outcome of the game, and he's such a strong leader, just a fantastic player and fun to watch.
Detroit is up by 4. Harvin fields it at the goal line. Harvin fumbles. Thomas scoops it. Touchdown Lions.
The defense forces an early mistake, and sometimes that'll trigger a huge momentum shift.
Ryan Longwell is good on the point after.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
Breaks a tackle. Drop at the 31.
Let's see what they can get done on offense after they lost it last time out and gave up 6 points in the process.
A little misdirection. Weaver makes the tackle. That's a nice 6-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. And he's hit as he throws.
The stop was made by Bernard.
He laid it in there perfectly. That was a well-thrown ball.
And we talk so much about arm strength for the quarterback position, but sometimes you have to be able to put a little touch on it, and that was pretty.
Passes. Tackle was made by Bernard. Williams makes his third grab. Hightower again. He fights forward to about the 19. Weaver
Was there on the tackle.
gives to the back.
The stop was made by Weaver.
Hightower gains around 3 yards on the run. Is there for the catch. Still on his feet.
The Seahawks are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
They're going to pitch it. Hit and drop behind the line.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Romo hands it off. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
And he will lose yardage on the play. No gain on that completion. It's 4th down. This will be a 26-yard field goal attempt. Bounce off the upright, no good.
Oh, come on. You have to be kidding me. You can't miss a field goal that short. Just send one of the defensive tackles in. He can make it from that far.
He throws right.
Good defense all over the field that time. They had the deep routes covered, and when they tried to dump it off to the tight end, they were on it.
Throws just as the pressure gets there. Hackett only gains about a yard with that catch. So that'll make it 3rd down.
Come on, now.
Short throw to the right. Brackett makes the tackle.
The Seahawks did a good job forcing a 3-and-out. Anytime a defense can come up with 3 solid plays in a row like that, you know they are right on schedule.
Calls for the fair catch. They missed the field goal their last time out. Let's see what they can do on this drive. Pass passes it. He's there for the catch.
The stop was made by Harrelson.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Let's go.
Makes the short throw.
Tackle was made by Harrelson.
The Seahawks are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
There for the reception.
Hightower
Makes his third grab. Second down now with 10 to go. They give it to the fullback. A pickup of 5. That'll bring up third down. Makes the catch. Skinner with his third reception. It's 1st and 10. Throws it. And he's out of bounds, incomplete.
Wow, was that a bad throw? I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hands or what, but you have to make that one.
Hightower, the ball carrier. He fights forward to about the 30.
Campbell was there to bring him down.
Gets the pass off. It's going to be a 1st and goal for the Seahawks.
The Seahawks are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. I'm not sure what's happening with the defense right now, but they seem a little out of sorts.
It's a 2-possession game, and the offense can cut that down if they can get it in the end zone here. The halfback with the carry. He's dropped for a loss.
Let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Hightower gets 6 yards on the play. This is the 11th play of this drive. And he caught it.
Skinner thinks he's in, but no signal yet. After discussing it, they rule no touchdown.
Jeff Reed can bring his team within a touchdown. He's got it.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Brings it back to the 23.
The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball.
There we go now.
Dumps it out right. Almost picked.
Javon Walters was the intended receiver on the play.
Well, you can't just stare down one receiver on a play like that. The defense is going to be all over it. He was lucky he didn't get picked off there.
Feeds it to the back.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
He gets popped as he throws. Catches it, and he's dropped.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Gets the ball away. Vanden Bosch bats it away. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. Rice gets the carry.
The stop was made
By Vanden Bosch. Rice picks up a yard on the play. Dumps it out left. No completion.
Ike Taylor had the coverage on the play. Percy Harvin
is back awaiting the punt. Still working at the 40. They knocked him out at the 44-yard line.
The Seahawks had some success on that last series, putting up 3 points, but now they're going to want to take it to another level with a touchdown.
They hand it off. Bernard will drop him behind the line at the 44. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 44. He gets another carry. Tackle was made by Campbell. Hightower gains around 6 yards on the run.
Let's get this thing started, baby.
Passes it out. Finnegan
is there on the tackle.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39. Sweep left.
Harrelson was there to bring him down. Hightower gets 3 yards on the play.
Let's do us like that.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
Short throw to the left.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
And takes a terrible bounce. They had to punt it away on their previous drive.
Here we go now. Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to pitch it. Rice comes away with 2 yards on the carry. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 22.
Let's go. Don't wait on nobody else to make it. You make the play.
Here's the throw. There for the catch. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Passes the ball. Comes down with it.
Good makes the tackle.
Using a 4-3 set against 4 wide receivers means that basically linebackers have to get really involved in covering wideouts. That's a tough assignment.
They can't bring him down.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Throws it deep to the end zone. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass. Brings it in. He breaks the tackle.
The stop was made by Delmas.
When you get a halfback that gets in the open field with that kind of space, it is just so difficult to try and stop the screen. The offensive line got out in front. That was nice. Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Passes on the move. Gary Brackett is there on the tackle.
And that's one of those plays where you leave it up to the receiver to make yardage after the catch is made. When he can't find his way into open space, you'll see plays like that.
Steps up, and he's sacked for a loss.
Tremendous effort and good teamwork by the Seahawks.
And he makes it.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
Harvin takes it at the 4. Sheds one tackler.
It's only a 2-possession game, but still they need to get their offense going before things start to get out of hand here.
Throws it short. That incompletion will bring up second down. Gets the pass away. And he is able to hold on to it. Williams with his 4th catch of the game. Slides down to the ground.
And sometimes as a quarterback, you realize it's not there. Just slide, get down, keep yourself alive for another play.
Short pass, and it's completed.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
The offense calls a timeout, and that was their 3rd and final timeout. Pass is complete. Williams makes it 5 catches for the game. Hits the crossbar and bounces out. No good.
Oh, those have to be the worst. You think you hit a good ball. It's between the uprights. You're ready to celebrate, and that thing clangs off the crossbar and comes back at you. Oh, those hurt. Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Tribble drops him at the 47-yard line. Rice picks up 5 yards with the carry. One more play before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. Gets the pass away. Let's send you to the studio for this brief halftime break.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Let's catch you up on what's happening on the scoreboards. Let's turn to your game stats. The number of plays run in the first half favored Seattle. Detroit is on top, 17-6. Now let's take a look at some of the top plays from the first half of your game.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Ford Field.
He'll return it from the 4-yard line.
He makes it back to the 25.
They'll start at the 25. Breeze hands off. Gains his way to the 33-yard line before he's hit and dropped. Two yards away here on second down. Pitch out. He didn't get back to the line.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in there. Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Fielded at the 19.
He'll get to about the 35-yard line.
And this is a great opportunity to get back into this ball game. This offense needs to put a nice drive together right now. Screen pass to the back.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
He doesn't get back to the line.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Gets to about the 37-yard line.
They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. He throws left. And he's knocked out at the 45 by Bryant. Pickup of 8 on the pass. The pass is away. Makes the catch, and he is dropped. Ocho Cinco makes his 3rd grab. Throws it out. It's there for the catch.
Delmas was there to bring him down.
Javon Walker now has 100 catches this season. He's been a key part of the offense. On the ground with a tailback.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Here we go. Move 45. Move 45. Young game, baby.
They'll give it off here. And he's depleted at the 32-yard line.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Green 90. Green 90.
They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
False start, offense. Still 3rd down.
Just gets that one away. Deep throw has a man open.
The Detroit Lions started at their own 35 and used 7 plays to get into the end zone.
Drew Brees is one of the top quarterbacks in the league, and there's really no debate about that. He can change the outcome of the game, and he's such a strong leader, just a fantastic player and fun to watch.
Runs over tackler. Drop at the 40. He got a really nice return on that one.
Amazing job. The return team really set up the blocks beautifully and gave him lots of room to run.
They go with a run. Hightower comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Dumps it out left. The stop was made by Moss. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Handrick is there on the tackle.
About 6 yards on the play. That brings up second down. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first.
We got to stop moving now. Let's go.
Here's the pass. It's broken up. Antonio Pierce
Was defending on the play.
still on his feet. He's hammered in the backfield.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big men, they won the battle.
The Lions will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series.
Brackett will drop him behind the line at the 18.
The Lions continue to get beat off the ball. Their linemen look tired. They're physically outmatched. And it's beginning to take a toll on these runners. I'm not sure how many more times they want to carry the ball.
Out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Rolling right. He's there for the catch. Javon Walker now with 4 catches in the game. First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 33. And we have a flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back. So the penalty puts them back for a first and long. He passes short.
Tackle was made by Delmas.
Javon Walker makes it 5 catches for the game. They hand it off.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 42. Gets the pass out. Drops the easy pick. Javon Walker was his intended target.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Handoff on the draw. He fights forward to about the 39.
Kruger was there to bring him down.
Throws it. There for the reception.
Newman makes the tackle. Chad Ochocinco
with his 4th catch of the game. Passes. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick.
Chad Ochocinco was the intended receiver.
Here's the give. They tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
So, at the end of 3, the score is 24-6. Lions. Dropped behind the line. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
At the 30. Excellent return on the kickoff.
You know, that's one of those plays that as a kick returner, you don't always run to the hole when you see it. You kind of run away from the hole, and then at the last second you make a break into the hole so that they don't know where the hole is because you're not running in that direction. Does that make any sense?
Passes it. Scandrick bats it down. Antonio Pierce had the coverage on the play. Romo will be sacked. And that sack will bring up a 4th down as the offense couldn't get anything going on that series.
I really like how they attacked the quarterback that time. Good-looking defensive play.
Flips it out short. Makes the catch. Tackle was made by Bernard. Williams has been a very effective weapon in the passing game today. That last catch puts him above 100 yards. Throws it. Leaping catch. The stop was made by Michael Bolin.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
Romo hands off to the left.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Gets the pass off.
Tackle was made by Cortland Finnegan.
Williams makes his 7th grab of the game.
Get ready.
Throws short. Brought down at the 13 by Weaver.
The defense was not fooled on that one. They had them locked down, and there really was no good option down the field.
Coach Jim Mora doesn't like the call on the field, so he's going to have them take another look at it.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
So the call on the field will be reversed. From the 12-yard line. The halfback with the carry. Antonio Pierce was there to bring him down. Pierce with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. They're going to pitch it. He lost yardage on the play.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Skinner makes it 5 catches for the game. Gets the ball away. Bernard gets the pick. Touchdown Lions.
You know, some defensive players, you don't want to throw it in their zone because it might get intercepted. Some guys, you absolutely don't want to throw it there because they can turn it into a touchdown going the other way.
A lot of game left. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter, and our score, the Lions 34, the Seahawks 6. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. The offense will take over at the 28-yard line. Give to the tailback. This play call really didn't make much sense.
No, at this point in the game, when you know that not only is the defense working against you, but so is the clock, a run call here probably is not a very good idea.
Tackle was made by Javon Walker. Tony Romo has put up very solid numbers this year, That completion makes it a 4,000-yard season. They hand it off. The offensive line just hasn't opened up many holes for him. He's really having a tough time out there. Passes it out. Williams was the intended receiver on the play. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 47. Here's the throw. Defender gets his hand on it, and the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll set up shop at the 25. It's 1st and 10. Rice on the run.
Tribble is there on the tackle.
Rice gains about 2 yards on the run.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
The halfback with the carry. Won't be stopped. Gains his way to the 39-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground.
Under control. Let's just make plays, man.
First down, 10 to go.
There we go now. What'd you say? That's a big one. That's a big one.
First down now and 10 to go. 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter.
I got you, baby. I got him.
They give it to the tailback.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he used his athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
Let's go, man. Wide out. What's the deal, y'all? Right, who's right? Once again, we got to get it done as a group. Let's go, fellas.
Still going. Rice comes away with 5 yards on the carry.
Y'all got time. Let's go. Ace. Let's go. Right.
Passes the ball. Tackle is made by Parker. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you'd never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Here's the give. Rice gains about 4 yards on the play.
Make it happen, Captain. Make it happen.
That'll do it from Detroit. Stay right there for highlights and stats.